As we check on the Real Madrid side, missing those experienced players in Ronaldo, Ramos, Pepe, Bale, Kroos, Modric and James Rodriguez. Interesting to see Zinedine Zidane's son, captain of the Castilla, the B team, Enzo Zidane, amongst their substitutes. Unai Emery, the new Spanish head coach of Paris Saint-Germain this season, making 5 changes from the team that started against Inter Milan last weekend. In come goalkeeper Trapp, left back Kurzawa, along with European football are here. And so Paris Saint-Germain in the red from left to right in the PSG. Coach Unai Emery, of course, with the Spanish club last season. Hatem Ben Arfa has come in on a free transfer from Nice. As PSG look to break through here, and they will. It's an opening goal inside 2 minutes. Jonathan Ikone, the 18-year-old, who's come through the ranks at Paris Saint-Germain and beginning to impress on this pre-season tour of the United States. It's Real Madrid 0, Paris Saint-Germain 1.
Well, it's a terrific run, isn't it, to Ikone? I mean, I think the Real Madrid defensive qualities were really lacking. They've not started the game at all well, but Ikone comes across. And then you see this challenge here for Marcelo. It's a really poor effort, and in the end, Ikone puts it away on his right foot. Cool under pressure, just slides it into the back of the net. But really poor defending. Look at that challenge for Marcelo. It's a really poor goal from Real Madrid's point of view, but a great start for Paris.
Unai Emery, new head coach, delighted, of course, with the start. In terms of European competition, Champions League is on their minds this season. Real Madrid looking to strike back quickly. It's Isco! Marcelo. Kovacic shows some nice feet. Marcelo back with Kovacic under the post via the fingertips of Trapp and rebounded straight into his grateful gloves. Close. Kovacic to the equaliser.
Well, firstly, Kovacic, it's a terrific effort. But I think Kevin Trapp in goal will be really pleased with the save. As he comes back to Kovacic, you can see that he's bending around. It's a good save, and he reacts first to get the rebound. Great bit of goalkeeping. Firstly, the save, he just manages to get his hand to it. And then the rebound, he scopes up, and it's a real good bit.
18 minutes gone, and it's an excellent game. Real Madrid have reacted well to that Ikone goal as Danilo goes for glory.
Yeah, I think he had a rush of blood there. Maybe better off perhaps hitting it hard and low and making the keeper make the save. But I think you're right, Kevin. I think the start for
the B team. He's got 2 more sons in the Real Madrid ranks, incidentally. Trapp makes a routine save. Kovacic. Here's Lucas Moura. Space opening up for Cavani.
Take into their league games and the Champions League, etc.
It's a tactic, Alan, that worked very well for him with Sevilla. Used the pace of Kevin Gamero to good effect as Cavani stabs that cross from Lucas Moura narrowly wide of the near post. Just stole a mark there on Varane.
I'm not sure if that's grazed the near post, actually.
Mounier with a cross.
It's a good bit of defending again, because the pressure he's put on him doesn't give him a free strike at goal. He just managed to get there first and just slides past the post. They don't count if you head it in when he comes.
Free kick taken quickly by Rabiot. Varane a little slow to read it. He eventually got the block in. This is Mounier. Oh, it's a superb strike from Thomas Mounier. His first goal for Paris Saint-Germain, the summer signing from Club Brugge. And absolutely no chance for Kiko Casilla. Real Madrid 0, Paris Saint-Germain 2.
Well, what a goal, what a strike. What a way to announce yourself to the Paris fans. Meunier. I mean, they kept the ball alive, Paris. That was the great thing about this. They never gave up. They lost the ball, but they're pressurising. They've won it back. And what a strike this is. Casillas got no chance whatsoever. And it's with his left foot for a right back. Oh, it's a great strike. Top corner. No keeper's going to save that. Wonderful strike.
Well, it was a mere token effort from Casillas. He knew that that ball was again. Pastore finding Meunier. Lucas, it's great stuff from Paris Saint-Germain. It's Thomas Meunier, and he's got a second. And they're taking Real Madrid apart here. Too cute, too quick, and stretching into a 3-0 lead now here in Columbus, Ohio.
Well, he got a little bit of luck in the end, but it's a well-worked move again, isn't it, down this right-hand side. Meunier. But once he's in, I think he's trying to play Cavani in. It comes back to him, and he's got the composure on that left foot again, just to scoop it into the back of the net. But they just open up that Real Madrid defence again. They've looked so sharp, a lot more sharper, a lot more organised than Real Madrid. And Meunier on his debut, what, 2 goals? Fantastic.
Will come into the game at some stage. Ex-Real Madrid player Angel Di Maria available for Unai Emery as a substitute. Isco shot. I think it took a deflection, yep, out for the corner. It certainly had Trapp stretching.
Yeah, I think as Isco comes inside on his left foot, it does take some sort of deflection, but I think Trapp has got it covered. He was stretching, but he had it covered, I think.
Saint-Germain, Marcelo. Good offer from Isco. Appeals for handball and given. No great complaint from Serge Aurier. He's going to have a belated word with the referee, but it was an instant decision, penalty Real Madrid.
Well, I think he's saying he can't get out of the way of it. I think he's smacked at him. Let's see if he lifts his arm up. Yeah, he's lifted his arm up. But, you know, you can't do that. You can't make yourself bigger. You can't wave them arms around. And
tonight to give Real Madrid a lift. Yes, despite the best efforts of Kevin Trapp, just enough velocity and the left-footed effort from Marcelo, and Real Madrid have one back.
Well, they need that goal to get back in this game and go in at half-time and give Zidane perhaps a little bit easier of a team talk. But Kevin Trapp, he nearly gets there, doesn't he? Anticipates where it's going to go. It'd be disappointing he hasn't got his hands to it. Yeah.
Touch from Zidane was good. And following him making 2 changes to the lineup at half-time as Di Maria finds an excellent pass from Cavani.
It's a great ball from Di Maria, and Cavani just can't get it over the keeper, who makes a lovely save in the end. Anticipates it well.
7 as the strike partner essentially for Enzo Zidane in this second period as Paris Saint-Germain cut away through again. Odegaard. Zidane, nice little trick, almost got him past Kimpembe. Just squeezed out at the end, but Real Madrid have an opening still. Asensio! Applause from Zidane, that wasn't too far away.
Well, he's got a fantastic reaction from this young side. They've not been overawed. Asensio with a shot here, just going wide. Kevin Trapp's diving at full stretch there, but they've not been overawed at all. And I think he's be really pleased with the way they've started this second half.
He's got a patient build-up here. Odegaard. Asensio's cross. Met by Kimpembe. It's Odegaard again. Asensio! And helped on its way by Trapp, Real Madrid corner.
Well, I think Paris are a little bit stunned by the opposition. They're not quite knowing who they're playing against at the moment, but full of confidence, Asensio. Odegaard comes inside and he's prepared to take it first time. Asensio with that left foot. I think Trapp has it covered.
Meunier. Good strength from Lucas Moura. Flags up, offside against Cavani.
Well, I think he's complaining, Cavani, but I think you can see that perhaps Cavani has just stepped up in time. Let's have a look. Yeah, just manages to catch him.
Nice little give and go. Just managed to plug the gap. The left-back Ashraf, incidentally, was one of the players mentioned in that investigation by FIFA. No problems there for Kevin Trapp as Asensio trying to keep the shot down.
Yeah, he's just leaning back. Can't keep it down. But confident enough to...
So far in this second half, there's been no addition to the scoreline. Here's Meunier. And Cavani! And frustration that he couldn't hit the target.
No, it's a great strike. You can see what he wanted to do. It's a great run. He goes across the centre-back and he just wants to whip it into that far post. And the frustration, it's about the third attempt he's had now, and it's inches wide. But the frustration is when he kicks that ball away. I think the disappointing player would be Cavani, because you could see the frustration that he hasn't scored. Had a couple of decent opportunities.
Mariano, talking of decent opportunities, it's a decent effort.
Well, he's took it early. That's why I think he's caught Kevin Trapp a little bit unawares and just off target. But once again, these young players have shown they're not overawed. They're prepared to have shots when they've got a chance.
Here's Di Maria, angles tight. Just couldn't get it above Yanez. He tried the impudent chip. Goalkeeper was alive to it.
Well, I think once again, a little bit too clever. Di Maria.
Well, the big crowd showing their appreciation, particularly to the Real Madrid youngsters who came on in the second half and played out a 0-0 against Paris Saint-Germain after the senior players lost the first half 3-1. But no question that Paris Saint-Germain have run out deserved winners here by 3-1.